Hey there. Welcome to Rise and Receive. I'm doing a pre-recording while I'm on the road. I am in Utah, was in Arizona yesterday, making my way up north through Idaho and heading back to Oregon. And I'm really enjoying this incredible sunshine and getting to visit friends and just have a change of scenery. So I'm pre-recording because, time zones and technology is just kind of easier that way. So welcome to Rise and Receive. This is a reset point in your day where you get to stop everything that you're doing and explore how to receive your fulfillment by unlearning struggle. So today I'm starting a brand new 3-part series. We're going to do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of this week, and it's all about receiving support. So if you would like to receive support, if you feel like you're struggling unnecessarily, or struggling because you think this is just the way it is and you'd like to open up to a new possibility where you can receive support into your life, I really think you're going to like this series. So what I've done is I'm using this card from my brand new Receive Oracle card deck, which while it mirrors on the video, you can actually get it right side up when you order yours, of course. Go to receivecarddeck.com. You can pre-order yours and get some free gifts. And this card, which is Receive Support, isn't that beautiful? This is the inspiration for this week. So what I do at these Rise and Receives, at least with the start of 2021, is I am here to illuminate blind spots that may be actually blocking the flow or having you struggle unnecessarily to the things that you want most in life. And all of us can use support. And I'm particularly excited this week to talk about 3 aspects of support: how to invite support, how to receive support, and the essential nature of support. If you feel like you're stuck in survival mode, you have to know how to receive support. You actually have to actively receive support if you want to shift from surviving to thriving. So I'm looking forward to connecting the dots about why that is so essential. And today we're going to talk about inviting support. And so just so you know, when I talk about blind spots, the way I define a blind spot is when your current point of view hides an essential insight. And because I'm all about teaching people the very tangible, results-producing skill set known as receiving, what I'm going to illuminate is the receiving blind spot. Like, what is it that has to happen to actually receive support? And so the blind spot that we're going to illuminate today is what I call the hunter blind spot. All right. So what happens with receiving blind spots? Well, you know you have a receiving blind spot if you're operating more as a human doing versus a human being. And most of us really know how to do. We know how to think. We know how to take a lot of action. We have goals. We have intentions. And so we become human doings and we work hard, which is great when you have a task at hand. Oops, those are my notes. But let me just put that down there. When you're trying to receive something in your life that's beyond what you can do on your own, beyond what you can figure out with your mind, beyond the action you can take, when you feel stuck, when it's just not happening, what tends to happen is because people don't know how to access the being model of power, their power as a human being, because what they know is how to do, they actually will work even harder. So that keeps us struggling unnecessarily. But when you really open up to this whole other aspect of your power, human being, which actually is useful, productive, and produces results, then not only can you receive the things that you've been working hard for, but you can access 2 amazingly fulfilling aspects of receiving, which is speed and surpassing. So you start to receive things with much greater ease and speed, and you're able to go beyond your upper limit. And that's what happens when all you know is the doing model of power. That's as far as you can go. It can only take you so far. And the being model of power is what dissolves the glass ceiling. So let's talk about the hunter the hunter blind spot. So here's a good way to look at it. Because blind spots by definition are blind to us, it really helps to have clues. And so the hunter blind spot occurs when, like a hunter, you have narrow focus on your target. All right. So the hunter has this single focus and they close in. All right. The being model of power, and the metaphor for that is the majestic tree, is the opposite. It opens up and becomes aware of and can receive everything. So if you are really focused on this thing that you want, a problem you're trying to solve, a goal that you have, and you're just like chugging along like a train on a track, really hyper focused, single focused, you might be hindered by the hunter blind spot because you're looking at what you're trying to accomplish with this narrow focus. And so what that'll do is you'll become the sole provider and you'll become blocked to receiving support. You might not think about even asking for support. You might think that you're not supposed to want support because you're supposed to do it all yourself. You might see support as a sign of weakness. You might just not like it because it's like, well, now I got to deal with other people. Okay. But again, if you are struggling with that goal that you have, you can only go so far. So if you're narrow focused, that might be what's happening. Now, to get unstuck, not only around receiving support, but about really opening up to the fulfillment, that very thing that you've been wanting, then we practice this opening sort of an energy. So what does that look like in terms of inviting support? Well, the hunter focuses with intention. The majestic tree receives fulfillment through invitation. That's what the tree is, this embodied, constant invitation. And so one of the ways that we practice lots and lots of invitation when we start to, play with the Receive card deck or you take the Receive course is I love using willingness mantras. Willingness mantras are an incredible way to be an invitation. And there's a couple reasons for it. First of all, when you become willing, you don't have to know how. It's just a state of openness and receptivity. So your energy is just this open, like the tree. The tree is willing to receive all that life offers: the sun, the earth, the animals, the manure, the whatever, the weeds. It's just willing. Okay, so it's a state of openness and receptivity. And the other thing is you just don't have to know how. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to examine anything. You don't have to pursue anything. You just place your attention on what you're willing to receive. And because your consciousness creates your reality, where your attention goes, the energy of life flows. It just flows that way. So willingness puts your attention on what you want, and then life delivers. And that's one of the premises of receiving is life always offers kindness. Your job is to know how to receive it. So the card for today, that's the back side. The card for today, here's the willingness mantra. I am willing to receive support in ways better than I ever imagined possible. I am willing to receive support in ways better than I ever imagined possible. So if you are feeling stuck around support, if you want to invite it, if you don't know even where to begin, like your hunter mind might think, let's say you decide, okay, I want support. You might think, well, who do I ask for support? Or how do I access the support? Or there isn't anyone. So you start, again, intending to find support. Hunter, what do I do? You're in provider mode. That will just cause you more stress. But you can just lean back and say, I am willing to receive support in expected and unexpected ways. Just open up and then just start watching what shows up in your life. Okay, just start inviting it. Be an invitation and see what shows up in your life. That's the first part, inviting. As we move through the next two parts, I'm going to talk about how to actually receive support, and again, how support is the non-negotiable to shift from surviving to thriving. So I hope this is helpful. If it was, please like, share. It helps me reach the people that I'm here to serve. Check out the YouTube channel. Click the red subscribe button. And if you want your own Receive card deck, go to receivecarddeck.com. Pre-order, get your free gifts. They'll be coming out at the end of April, maybe early May. I'm so excited. It's just really fun to see how people start opening up to things with so much more ease and speed, in ways better than they ever imagined when they start to tap into the 3-step receiving method: ALI, this is how you get to learn how to open up. It's fast, it works, it's simple, it's easy because you are a human being. So might as well tap into that experience of power. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you at the next Rise and Receive. Bye, everybody.